I've never been a heavy OSRS player. In fact, the main reason I play it is that I can actually fit it in alongside other projects as a semi-AFK game. This means my main has always lagged behind others since I rarely sit down and play the game straight. I might do it for the occasional quest or boss slayer task, but instead I favored semi-AFK activities like a slower slayer or a farming or woodcutting. These activities gave me a steady stream of XP and gold, but clearly were no match for people grinding Vorkath or Zora. I was advancing, but not at the same rate as others. This all changed when mobile came out. For once, I could compete with other accounts with massive playtimes by effectively squeezing in herb runs and slayer task progress throughout the day. I noticed a change though. I would never sit down and play OSRS on my PC anymore. I thought about this, and it was a really simple reason. I might have time to go do some long-form content on my PC, but I didn't want to give up the ability to pick up my phone at any time and do something like an herb run. Sure, getting some Calphite Queen kills in is nice, but if I have 40 seconds to log in at a time, I am not going to go to the bank just to put on new gear and swap activities. Despite the game being more accessible, I was playing parts of it less, just because I didn't want to spend the effort it takes to stop and swap out between tasks. Now, Rune helps with this on PC, giving gear reminders and presets. However, on mobile, actually pulling out all whatever number of farming equips with a bank interface that is quite the effort is just not worth it for such tiny play sessions. The more I think of this, it's actually kind of a problem for me. One of OSRS's great strengths is that it can be played like your average mobile game. Simple, repeated tasks that can be done throughout the day for little sums of progress. The secret that makes OSRS so great is that these repeated tasks amount to something. I can grind herb runs all week and at the end actually buy some better gear for my slayer tasks or use the funds to level up for a quest. This strength is hurt when either I don't want to take off my bossing gear for my mobile tasks, thus not playing mobile, or not taking off my mobile gear so I never do anything substantial in the main game. This issue impacts players that swap between mobile and PC frequently the most. But even with those longer play session players, they are still affected. Even those that play exclusively PC, there is still a substantial effort required with swapping between tasks. This encourages death grinding many activities in the game. Once you hit the right level and have the right gear, why not just stand at Arty Nights till 99 thieving before doing anything else? If you leave, you are just going to need to TP back, re-equip the gear, and find a new knight. Now, I'm not even one for max efficiency, but that is kind of annoying. The great answer would be to build in presets for activities. You have, let's say, 10 slots you can customize, you go to the bank, hit one, out pops all your equipment, it autofills any potions and food you have, and your entire inventory is set up. That is kind of a tall order for OSRS, I think, in its current state, so here's what I propose. You get one swap slot in the bank. In that slot is current snapshot of an inventory and equipment set. You don't even need the ability to freely edit this loadout. What you do is you go to a bank, right click, hit the option swap, and this will take your current inventory and equipment setup and swap it with the one in the bank. Your previous equipment, that becomes the new swap slot. So let's consider this example. I'm doing Calphite Queen, but I need to log off for some reason. An hour later, I want to log on to mobile and I want to do an herb run. Now, I TP to the bank, I hit swap, and I just go start my run. Next day, I have time for one singular Calphite Queen kill, but all I need to do now is log on, TP, swap, and then head immediately to the desert because I have my previous gear loadout from the day before, despite doing a herb run or two in between. This drastically eliminates the effort of swapping setups, allowing for an easy switch on the fly between mobile and PC clients. It greatly improves the issues I have, and it doesn't really need to be PC or mobile exclusive. If you are someone who just likes to end your nights doing clues or questing, you can just as easily store common gear like Graceful or TPs in there that you just want to pop out really quickly at any point. I can't speak for the OSRS backend development for a system such as this, but I know it would be a huge quality of life improvement for myself and other players in my position. Hey, I'm Grant. I make these little OSRS discussion videos with my spare time with my views as a more casual player. Let me know if you'd like this system or if you see any flaws. And if you like the video, give it a like and check out the playlist for some of my other opinions on OSRS.